The other day we were having a discussion with some guys, and the question was, what do you think of the Christian awards? Some people are saying there are guys who should have been there who are not there, probably because they're not as popular, or because they didn't go out to rally people to vote for them. And so the discussion was what should be the merit? How should we measure, and should we even have the awards in the first place? Discuss.
Awards, definitely. How to go about awarding? It becomes like recently when I saw how aggressively some people are pushing their campaigns, I'm like, anything. And the unfortunate thing is that anything you throw to the public domain, it becomes a popularity contest. So and you can't avoid that. That's how it is, you know. But should we have awards? Yes. Is a popularity contest fair? I don't think so. It might not be. Sometimes you're like, oh yeah, this guy is truly, yeah. But sometimes no. And sometimes it just depends on who has more cash. Because I've heard of rumors, I don't know how true they are, but there's a possibility that they're true. That people who are actually giving out, you give someone credit, tell them, vote for me. And like, okay. And that happens in many awards, Christian or otherwise. So does that make that person who has won a true winner? That's an argument for another day. But this is what I would say. Awarding people is good. It's a noble cause. Let's award those people who we feel are doing much.
And I have no issues with awarding. Yes, because you see, some of the things that are being awarded is not just the singing. There are some people who put more effort in producing, in doing a video. Some put more effort in audio producing. Some put, and some don't. So if we say that all Christian songs and videos should be filtered under a standard, it's not true. There are some who put more effort, pay more money, and they deserve to win if that's the criteria.
So do you think that's the criteria right now?
I think that's the criteria right now.
Okay, so you agree with it?
Yes.
Okay. I don't have a big issue with having the awards. I think I have an issue on the criteria. I like though that in this case they decided to have a mentorship thing happen to the artists before. I thought that was one of the most noble things that has happened in Christendom for a while, because these are people again who go out and mentor hundreds or thousands. So if they're confused, those people get confused. So I thought that was a good effort. But the popularity contest even may have an issue kidogo, because again we know that if we are calling this Christian, let's just call them awards then. Then we won't be held to any standard. But if we are bringing by Bible standards, I really think when you take it to popularity, it doesn't augur well. So that's where I like when someone now starts dishing money so that you vote for me, start rallying everywhere, vote for me. That's effort, really. It is effort. So by that standard, then I should be rewarded for doing that.
I think specifically mentioning the one that we all know, I think they're on the right track in the sense that they are improving. They have introduced mentoring. They have a panel of judges who try to sift out a few things. They might not be perfect as well, but there is effort to do the right things.
I'm fine with everything. You see, there are certain things that are not value-based. I'm okay with the awards. Okay. I'm okay with, as Christians, we have stepped out, and so in terms of the experience and the standards they've put, excellent. Okay. The nitty-gritties, the operations, the processes, in terms of now who wins and who does not win, I could be having a problem with that. No, what he's saying is not, I don't like it. If you're paying me to vote for you, it's not right, okay?
So
but object.
So if they asked you to chip in on what they should improve, what would you tell them?
I think I'd go more on just improving the infrastructure behind the mentorship programs.
That's true.
If I think if that is emphasized, then we'll have less people paying people to vote for them.
That's true.
Because now you know what to do.
It's more value. Because you can't really stop that. It's extremely hard to stop that. Because at the end of the day, people, as in there are people who will feel like, you know what, I need to gather more votes. So they'll do it, and they will find a way to make sure it's done. And then you see, it becomes unfortunate because for some guy they might want to do it, but they also don't have the capability. Someone else has the capacity, so they just decide, you know what, I will invest in this, and I will become this, and I have this to gain. And I guess that's where it becomes unfair, but it's a bit harder for the organizer to control that. They can't.
My suggestion, though, I think an angle that I've seen work, for example, in football, when it comes to Ballon d'Or, what happens is the only people who get a vote on it are players, captains, I think, and coaches. Mm-hmm. So what that does is the sycophancy is gone. Most of these players, yeah, you can bribe one or two people. I'm not saying it's perfect in that no one will, but it sort of reduces the chances of that happening because now it's peers rating peers. It's almost like appraisal by peers. So your having money or not doesn't influence me so much, even if you threw money at me. It is a possibility, but it doesn't. And then now what happens is we judge you because we know what the industry is and we know what it might have taken you to put that work out there and probably the impact of it. I think we are better placed, and it's easy to manage now artists. We are better placed now to cast our votes or to say, it's our way of saying we really appreciate what you've done. And I think if you manage something like that, I mean, people who've been here for a while and their work, quote unquote, have been tested. I think it would give room for people like those because some of them, maybe their issue is they don't know how to remain on TV every day current, and plus we also know that there are, let's just go out and say there are cartels in the industry in terms of the kind of music that is played more often than others. It's not just purely based on merit or that the song is for you. It's also who you're affiliated with or who you know that gets. So I think having people who are the artists who are in the field also casting a vote would help. It's still flawed, but I think it's a step higher in my opinion.